begin with the day we've all been waiting to hear about, June 3rd, the day Chicago can begin reopening for business, getting people back to work. But with that comes new concerns about how people will get to and from work safely. Today, the mayor talking about a specific plan for the CTA that includes adding trains and cars and enhancing cleaning. But CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov obtained an internal CTA audit that paints a much different picture. She joins us now live. Dana.
Erica, that internal CTA audit was just done last week, and it provides a glimpse, a sampling, if you will, of how CTA cleaning crews clean red and blue line train cars. And among the disturbing observations, no disinfectant in sight when the coronavirus is still a very real threat. Chicago's L trains are supposed to be thoroughly cleaned every day, but this internal audit, issued May 22nd, suggests they're not being cleaned properly at all.
It's definitely not being done correctly.
He is a longtime CTA employee who wants to remain anonymous. Why are you talking to me?
Because I'm concerned about the spread of the disease to the employees. I'm concerned about the spread of the disease to the people of Chicago, and seeing that the city is about to open up a little more starting Friday.
He's also familiar with this report in which a CTA environmental health and safety team watched cleaning crews called servicers clean train cars at the end of the blue line at O'Hare and both ends of the red line at the Howard and 95th stops. At Howard on May 19th, the report notes there was notably no disinfectants present. The only cleaning items there were graffiti remover, a can of foam cleaner, and an unlabeled bottle of green liquid. It goes on to note there was no wipe down. The servicers only went through cars and swept. High-touch areas were not addressed, and a thorough cleaning was not being done.
They wiping things down with no mask, we don't know what chemicals is being used, so it's definitely a problem.
At the 95th stop, similar red flags. The team found 3 servicers there. One just walked back and forth. The only supplies present were a towel, air freshener spray, and a foam cleaner. And none of the servicers wiped down the high-touch surfaces within the interior of the train cars. And then there are the tests for overall cleanliness. The results shown in the report as numbers. What jumped out at you? What were your initial concerns?
The high numbers of where it should be under 50, and you got numbers as high as 600 and 700. That means that the equipment is extremely germy and dirty.
But at O'Hare on May 18th, the report shows numbers in the hundreds. 607 on a door handrail, 339 on a seat handrail. There, only 4 of the 28 areas tested passed. There are similar results from the red line stops. This employee says retraining is needed at minimum.
Somebody at the top not doing what they're supposed to be doing in the CTA.
CTA spokesperson Brian Steele this afternoon verified the contents of the report for me, saying it's part of an internal audit system to review CTA cleaning efforts. He says CTA higher-ups are still going over the specific details of the documents that I received. He says the audit only focuses on a very small fraction of the CTA's overall cleaning efforts and protocol. But as for what changes will be made because of the results of this audit, he didn't specify. Erica?
Dana, that spokesperson, he also didn't say if the employees would be retrained or if they would face any disciplinary actions.
No, actually, Erica, in a follow-up statement from CTA's media department, they specifically sidestepped that question, and they were careful not to also comment directly on the results of that audit.
All right. Thank you. Political investigator Dana Kozlov live. Thank you.